Good morning and welcome to JCTV Africa. My name is Marvelous Dlamini and this is the morning update. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm all by myself. Kenan will be joining me tomorrow as we give you the trending stories from the Sunshine City and just across the country. And today it's a lovely weather here in the Sunshine City. The sun is out and it's going to be like this for the whole day. Now getting into our trending stories, the Zimbabwe National Students Union, that is ZINASU, has given the Ministry of Higher and Tertiary Education an ultimatum to either agree to the students' dialogue or the students will shut down the universities and colleges across the country in protest for the higher fees that they are currently paying at the universities. Now, if you look at it, the fees for this year has been said to be... Good morning and welcome to JCTV Africa. My name is Marvelous Dlamini and thank you so much for joining me. This is our morning update. Today I'm all by myself. Kenan will be joining me tomorrow as we give you the trending stories from the Sunshine City and just across Zimbabwe. But it's a lovely weather here. The sun is out, clear skies, and I'm expecting it to be like this for the whole day. Now, as we get into our trending stories, the Zimbabwe National Students Union, that is Zimbabwe, Good morning and welcome to JCTV Africa. My name is Marvelous Dlamini. Thank you so much for joining me. This is our morning update. Now, as you know that I give you the trending stories from Harare and just across the country. Today, I'm all by myself. Kenan will be joining me tomorrow as we discuss the trending stories from the Sunshine City. But it's a lovely weather here. The sun is out, clear skies, and I'm expecting it to be like this for the whole day. Thank you so much for joining me. Now, getting into our trending stories, the Zimbabwe National Students Union, that is ZINASU, has given the Ministry of Higher and Tertiary Education an ultimatum to agree to a dialogue with the students. All the students will shut down the universities and colleges across the country. This is in response to the fees that have been pegged higher than what the students can afford, and that is what the ZINASU representatives has been saying, to say they need a dialogue with the ministry to actually deliberate on that and see what can be done to make life easier for varsity students, or else the students are going to shut down all universities and colleges across the country within 7 days. And also some of the issues that were raised were that looking at the fact that civil servants are being paid in the local currency that is not yet stable, as we have seen it since it was introduced, and students are saying that since the parents are being paid in local currency and the fees are being pegged in United States dollars, there is a lot that is going on there and there is a lot that needs to be fixed. So they're demanding to have a dialogue with the ministry, and the ministry is seemingly to have ignoring the students. Hence they say that they will take to the streets within 7 days if their demands are not being heard by the Ministry of Higher and Tertiary Education. So I'll keep track on that story and let you know what happens, whether the ministry will agree to the dialogue or the students will shut down universities. Now, going into our second story, the Reserve Bank Governor, that is John Mshavan, yesterday highlighted that they are still deliberating on whether the fuel prices in the country will be pegged in the newly introduced currency, which is the ZIG, or they will continue being pegged in United States dollars, which is the issue that a lot of Zimbabweans have been raising, to say that it shows that the bigger companies, including government companies, government officials and everyone, he has not yet accepted the local currency. Hence, the fuel is still pegged in United States dollars. So they've been demanding that if the fuel prices are to be pegged in the local currency, then they will have trust that the ZIG might maybe work as compared to the bond that has just been phased out. So John Mshavan yesterday highlighted that they are still discussing that, and then he'll get back to the people as to clarify as to whether or not the fuel prices will be pegged in the local currency. And in another story, the Ministry of Primary and Secondary Education has highlighted that the ministry is going to shut down all private institutions or private schools that are operating in the country without being fully registered with the Ministry of Education, and he highlighted that these are the schools that are distorting the Zimbabwean education system and they deserve to be shut down, and he has urged them to actually register with the ministry or risk being shut down. And our last story today, about 23 Zimbabweans are said to have been arrested arrested in South Africa when they were caught smuggling different goods, including banja, into the country. And this is the story that is still developing, and I'll be giving you information as I get it. Thank you so much for joining me. This was the morning update. My name is Marvelous Lamini. Make sure that you join me